So first of all, welcome. Welcome to IMPA, welcome to ALGA. As you can see, it's our 15th ALGA, and I was in the first ALGA. I'm not here to tell you my age. I'm just telling you about the first ALGA. So I'd like to say a few words about this series of meetings that started in 1997. Our first meeting was here at IMPA, and there were 25 talks. This meeting we have 38, so see how it grew from there. There were many speakers in the first meeting. I was one of the speakers. Jean-Pierre Serre was one of the speakers. In fact, he talked twice. He gave 2 talks. Right? So those of you that are talking here, you are in the footsteps of Jean-Pierre Serre. So it was very nice. So I've been there in the first meeting. Araujo was there as well. Well, he's here. He's here in this meeting, maybe not in here now. Carolina was in the meeting in 2001, Angra dos Reis. Was it your first meeting? Okay. Jorge Vittorio? At the time, 2001. So 97, you were here then. Okay, so Jorge Vittorio, I'm not telling your age either, is with me in the first meeting. And I don't have the figures for the first meeting, but in the Angra dos Reis meeting, our 4th meeting, there were 50 people, participants, 50 participants. I mean, 50. I look at you now, I mean, you can barely fit the auditorium. I mean, it's so much more than that. So it grew up a lot, and part of, so it all started actually as the group here at IMPA, and people from outside as well. We got a big grant from the government for our group, Algebra. And so it was Karl Otto Stör, our colleague, who was the first coordinator of ALGA. And he had the vision, and the people participating in it, that the money should be used for meetings, for getting together, and to forming a group, a larger group than the participants of that nucleus that took part in the grant. So instead of sharing the money between themselves, they decided that the money should be used for meetings. And it was fundamental for what we have today. So I'd like to mention Abramo Hefes, Arnaldo Garcia, Aaron Sims, who is here, Israel Weinschenker, who is here, maybe not today, but he's going to be here, Karl Otto Stör, who is at IMPA, and Yves Lequin. So they were the first 6 guys that they were the nucleus of these grant people, and we started all this. Okay. So we had several meetings. We had a meeting in Angra dos Reis. Before that, we met in Maragogi, in Campinas. We met in Maresias in 2011. And maybe because of the situation, the economic crisis and difficulties with money, the last 4 ALGAs were made here at IMPA. But I'd like to point out that ALGA is not an IMPA meeting, it's a meeting of the group. So if you want to organize the meeting, ask me, then I'll teach you how. Or, I'll accept. Whatever. Okay? So it has been here at IMPA because, IMPA is, it all falls down here. It makes sense, of course. But we'd love to have, since the group is spread a lot, there are people from all over Brazil and from all over South America. It would be nice to have meetings in different places as well. Okay, so I guess that's what I wanted to say, to give you this perspective about the ALGA. And once again, it's nice to have you here. The last ALGA meetings was in 2017, so almost 6 years ago. And that's also because of the pandemic, of course. So it's glad to see all of you here again. And welcome again. And that's it. Thank you.